How to create conferences in your eKadence course. So I'm on the home page of my selected course, and on the left-hand side, we have all of our course tabs. I'm going to go ahead and click on where it says conferences. And then in order to create a new conference, I'm going to click on where it says plus create conference. And then in order to create a new conference, you need to title your conference. Then you have pre-selected features already. So all the parts that are marked are the things that would already be happening within your conference. So you can disable the chat, you can mute students on start. You can go through each one of those, and they're pretty self-explanatory on what would happen if you check or uncheck those boxes. Now, the big thing is the start date. So when do you want your conference to start? So for this case, I'll have my conference starting tomorrow. And then at what time? Let's change it to 2 p.m. And then how long do you want your conference to be? In this case, it'll be 1 hour. And then you have the option of creating a reoccurring conference. So if this is a one-off conference, you just said do not repeat. But if you want this to repeat on every weekday or every Tuesday, or you can create a custom one where it repeats once every week. And then you can kind of go to where it says repeats. The standard, the most common thing that will be what we typically do is say weekly on Tuesdays. And then you can say this series ends at whenever the end of the semester is. And then that conference will be automatically generated, automatically uploaded to your students' pages. And they will get notified when they have an upcoming conference and when you begin the conference. You have the option of uploading your presentation prior to your start of your conference. So if you want slides, for example, automatically uploaded in Big Blue Button, you just download those slides right here. And then when you get into your conference, those will be uploaded. If you want your conference to be graded, you just simply mark graded. You have your points and your scores and all those things. If you want just to meet with your students, maybe for office hours after school or tutoring, then you would just mark that ungraded. You could also share this conference with multiple classes. You can do that by just selecting all of the courses that you would pop up. You can also assign this conference just to specific students. So maybe you have a group of students that needed help on a certain assignment for a type of office hours. You can just assign this to specific students. Because again, when you create a conference and when you start a conference, that email notification gets sent out to your class. Or you could also press this to do not notify students. So if you don't want your students getting those notifications, and I know there's a lot of notifications sometimes, you can simply mark that and then you can press save. So when you press save, that upcoming conference is now within your queue. Whenever you want to actually start that conference, you would just go ahead and press start. You start with Big Blue Button, and it will automatically take you into Big Blue Button, which we all know so well. When you are done with your conference within Big Blue Button, you can end the conference, or you can press end conference here, and then it becomes a completed conference. If you